Well, I wasn't ready to record, but since it's recording, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so we have the Isis Oracle deck here. So we're just going to get one card from this because the messages on this are long and extensive. And I want to read the whole thing. I don't want to just pick out certain pieces or certain parts. I want to read the whole thing. So we're going to get one from this Isis Oracle. All right. It says, enter the chamber of healing. Okay. And so the past two readings that I did, I do feel like they go together. And it speaks about an old friend, an ex, even past relationships with family, perhaps, that were strained coming back around to drain you. I don't feel like there's true growth just yet. And uh, it's gonna take a lot for you to not fall victim or fall back into that here we go, fall back into that. So this chamber of healing may be a great place for you to be, subconsciously, etherically, when these people come back around. This chamber of healing, it says healing in the divine chamber of Lady Isis. You really need to heal from that so that you don't get drawn back in to the bullshit. All right, so let's read it. It says, a spiritual gift of healing is coming to you now. Be open without expectation or preconceived notions, and allow the healing from the Lady Isis, mistress of magic, to help you find the best solution for any situation that does not appear to be as it should be. Again, these people may be coming back to test to see how far you've grown, if you really about that life, or if you pretending, right? So this could be a test as well. It says, take your time and create space into which her magic and energy can now flow. Expect your miracle. Ashe. It says, this oracle comes to you as a messenger. Prepare for great changes because they are on their way now. That may be the reason why these exes and past friends and soul ties are wanting to try to make their way back into your life. And you need to be in this chamber of healing to help protect you from their grasp and their ability to suck you back in through your heart chakra, because you love unconditionally. It says, when the divine Lady Isis offers you a healing gift of magic, it is something to accept as a gift of unconditional love with open arms. It will be offered without agenda. Unlike these people that's coming back into your life, they have an agenda according to the two readings that I did prior to this, right? With the only intent being for your highest good and spiritual growth. It would not be necessary to look or feel like you expect it, but you will realize in the unfoldment of the process or circumstance that it was a spiritual healing gift from the divine, even though you may not have immediately recognized it as such at the time. Could be like, again, these people coming back in. It may not seem like a healing, like it was a healing gift, a spiritual healing gift from the divine, but it is, again, a test. It says you will be able to recognize the healing by the experience of it and its effect, even before the complete resolution of the issue at hand. The experience will be that the issue is somehow lifted from you. Ashe. The experience will be lifted from you. The heaviness that this person bring to you, try to bring in to draw you back in, will be lifted. And the effect will be that the issue seems genuinely out of your control, and yet not out of control. See, prior, the first time they were in your life, it was out of control. You were devastated, in despair. But this time, it won't be out of control. Ashe. This is the way that the gift of healing can come to you. Time and sacred space to contemplate and reflect is extremely helpful to receive divine intervention as consciously, swiftly, and fully as possible. Sacred space can be a physical place that allows you to put your day-to-day activities and thoughts to one side and instead indulge in just being as you are in that moment. It might be a place in nature, your meditation place or healing room, or sanctuary that you have where you can be alone for a time, or even a meditation group or healing circle. Sacred space allows you to simply be, to not have to think, sort things out, or analyze, but to open, rest, allow inspiration or guidance to come as and when it chooses, and to allow for the mysteries of healing to occur. The mysteries of healing. Allowing the mysteries of healing to occur. It is important when entering sacred space that we do not set an agenda or have specific expectations. We do not have to think anything more than I dedicate this space to the divine within. Excuse me, when not attempting to find solutions, but actually actively letting go mentally and emotionally and allowing ourselves to go into a peaceful state, relaxed but not numb. Okay, so when these people come around, okay, dedicate this space, your heart space, your body, your temple, because that's where you're going to feel the emotions that, get stirred up by these people. Dedicate this space to the divine within. When they, like I said, when they come around, don't attempt to find solutions. Might be hard. Don't attempt to find solutions, but just actively let go, mentally and emotion. Don't seek to find solutions. Just actively let go, mentally and emotionally. Allowing yourself to go into a peaceful state, relaxed but not numb. We can often have guidance and inspiration, clarity and knowing just drop into our awareness. Ooh, I'm going to say that again. Don't seek to find illusions. Just go into a peaceful and relaxed state, but not numb. And when you go into that state, you can have guidance, inspiration, and clarity just drop into your awareness. Remember that. It says we don't need to actively seek these things. They can just happen when we create open space. They can just happen when we create open space. Okay? Healing happens most powerfully when there is space, openness, and allowing. We let go for healing to flow. Time and sacred space will help you receive the inner adjustments that you need for the healing magic of the Lady Isis to be able to reach you with full boldness and genius. Okay, so we have the ritual of the healing chamber. Let's get into it. It says, ideally do this exercise physically, but if you cannot, then visualize it instead. Do it with the intention to surrender into sacred space. Do it with the intention to surrender into sacred space. And receive the healing love of Auset or Isis. It says, when we hold an intention to surrender into sacred space, we are opening up to other realms. When we hold an intention to surrender into sacred space, we are opening up to other realms. Intentional surrender transform an action into an element of ritual. Intentional surrender into sacred space transform an action into an element of ritual. Instead of simply acting, we imbue our activity with focused energy. It is the intention to surrender into sacred space that transform a walk in a park into an inner journey into the chamber of healing. Take yourself to a place in nature that you love. I'm here. This is perfect. Okay. A beach, beside a lake. I got water right here in front of me. In a forest, sand dunes, or cave. It might even be near a favorite plant, animal, perhaps a pet, or your favorite tree in a garden or parkland. My favorite tree on the other side, but it's all good. She feel me. I'm here. Go to any place that feels nourishing to you at this time. Quietly, in your heart, imagine connecting with the light of your own divine essence. Sense it within your heart as an outstretched pair of golden white wings, glowing and growing with light and beauty. Then just relax. I'm going to say that again. Quietly, in your heart, the sacred space. Imagine connecting with the light of your own divine essence. Sense it within your heart as an outstretched pair of golden white wings, glowing and growing with light and beauty. Then just relax. Sit or walk and enjoy the space. Do nothing in particular. You may touch your surroundings, feeling the bark on the trees, or gathering shells and making patterns in the sand. Watch the waves and the lines left on the shore as they retreat. Listen to the leaves of the trees as the breeze moves through them. There was no rustle, but as soon as I sat there, it was a light breeze that made a little, whisper of the leaves. Feel the cool smoothness of rocks or stones. Just enjoy. Be in your body, and if you're finding it hard to stop thinking, to switch off, imagine that you don't have a head, that you're just a body. Feel and connect to the space, and let your mind settle into the physical sensation of being in that beautiful place. Rest. When you are ready to complete your ritual, you may like to repeat the incantation below. And here's the incantation. Healing comes, healing flows. And repeat after me. Healing blossoms and it shows. I thank Lady Auset for her love and light. Her healing gift through spiritual night brings me now to the light of this day, and healing blossoms without delay. I'm going to read it straight through. Now, healing comes, healing flows, healing blossoms, and it shows. I thank Lady Auset for her love and light, her healing gift through spiritual night. Brings me now to the light of this day, and healing blossoms without delay. I forgot I had music playing in my little thing there. But I felt like that was the perfect message to go with the other readings. So if you hadn't, listen to those. Go check him out. Um, and yeah, I love you all. And until next time.